Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going well for you. It's time for another pocket dump deconstruction. Man, it's late. I admit it. It's 25 minutes after 8. I haven't even set my watch yet. I'm going to run out, meet some friends. It has been a hectic day. Man, oh man, got several mail calls. I have a big knife that I took down to the mailroom. We'll deal with those. You can check out my Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. I'll be posting pictures, I believe, later on tonight. I've been playing around with the new camera, so I've been busy doing that, and then some life stuff got in the way of internet stuff. So, but I'm back. Let's get this rolling. Sorry it's so late. You guys know on the weekends it's like this. I want to do these every single day. But I do do a little life on the weekends. What a beautiful day. It's Saturday, October 29th, 2016. I can't believe I'm saying it's October 29th. And it was like mid-70s on the east coast of the United States. Just a perfect day. I give you the date because we do this every single day. There's over close to 170 of these daily pocket dump deconstructions, and we're keep going strong. So let's talk about what I'm going to fill my pockets with. By the way, I've already posted this on Instagram at Keith Kevin King. Come join the feed. The watch today is my old tag. You guys know I love this tag. After I picked my carry, I went, well, let's go get the Sebenza of the watch world. And that's the tag for this Saturday. I'll be smoking. Oh, man. I always do this when I grab the cigar. Is that bad? I go, oh. Yeah, you know why? I use it to tell me to slow down, the cigar, at the end of the day or with friends, just to relax. And this is the Boulevard for this Saturday, the Cuban Cigar Boulevard. Oh, can't get enough of my Cuban cigars these days. I'm drinking some blue scotch in my flask. I'm taking that along with me. Hey, my friends, a lot of people get a kick out of the fact that I carry a flag. It's a big manly thing. Someone left a comment the other day, I think yesterday, a day before, saying, "Are you an alcoholic?" Some kid, I'm sure. I didn't respond because it's, I'm happy that new people are checking out the vlogs and are enjoying all the knives, and that's great. It really is. But of course, we've talked about it. Not an alcoholic. Grown man, though, which means I drink when I feel like drinking. All right. And yes, I do carry a flask, but as I always say, especially on work day, and I'll be nipping this all through the day. It's Saturday and I'm a grown man. But also, as I say when I do my work day, weekday pocket dump deconstructions, that's after work. Okay. And because I don't have to run home to mommy and be home before the street lights come on, I actually go to places after work and have some fun. So I do carry along the flask. I love my flask. Hey, let's see. My vintage Coach wallet, one of the thin ones. And you guys know I love this series of coins. This is the 2009 Australian Kangaroo at Sunset coins. See the kangaroo up there at sunset? It's a series of limited coins coming out of Australia. I love that series. I got another question about the coins. I responded to him. It didn't post. I sent it direct to him, but he said something like, "You don't really believe in luck," because I say that's my lucky coin that I always carry. "You don't really believe in luck, right? It's just pocket jewelry." So first, let me say a couple of things because I keep hearing this pocket jewelry stuff thrown around. Have you guys ever watched, it's the Apostle channel. I love that guy. I love him. He's a lot more knowledgeable than I am about knives. He sharpens knives. He's just a great guy, I think. I don't know him, but I love his thing. And I love at one point he was doing the bodega. By the way, I have a new bodega. I'm going to post pictures, and I'm trying, hopefully with the new camera, to do some reactions to my now 2 new bodegas that we'll talk about. But, and I'll probably show it tomorrow on the Pocket Dump Deconstruction. But, you know, he's like, it's just pocket jewelry, right? First of all, let me tell you about pocket jewelry. Everyone that has a knife that costs more than $50 in their pocket is pocket jewelry, okay? Because I grew up with a Boy Scout knife that I could actually still have and do most of my work. I know some of you guys will say, no, I love this. I love the fact that we talk about the different steels and the handle and how pretty this looks and whatever. It's pocket jewelry. I don't take offense to that. My pockets are full. You can call it pocket jewelry. You can call it necessary stuff. I don't care. Men don't argue about the name of what they have in their pockets. They just stuff what they want in it. You don't want it? Don't stuff it in your pockets. That's not a bad thing. Stop it. Just stop it, okay? The whole idea of these videos is talking about me stuffing stuff in my pockets. It makes me feel good. You don't like it? Don't watch. I've told you about the coin, and this is what I told him. Actually, it was a serious response. I didn't get angry at him. I said, listen, I believe in luck. I do, you guys. I believe in bad luck because I've been through it. I believe in good luck. I've had good luck. I think if you're prepared for both of them, you will survive the bad and take great advantage of the good. Youngins. And I said, so I'm older. Of course I believe in luck. Of course I do. I do. You don't have to. I do. Then I told him, but actually it's about my grandfather. It's a memento. He was a very strong man that meant a lot to me. And so I carry a coin for him. I said, but grown men usually don't like spending a lot of time talking about their emotional stuff, so they come up with stories. So if I'm talking to a stranger, like all of you are strangers, I love talking to you. This is the internet, folks, okay? But I tell you guys the story, bits and pieces. But the fact of the matter is, I told him, grown men usually just come up so that when someone says, why are you carrying a coin? It's a lucky piece. I don't need to tell everyone about the grandfather. I share that with you guys because you spend your time with me. So it was an okay question. Pocket jewelry, cool. I don't care. It's pocket jewelry. I see people with spinners and stuff in their pockets. Great. Good for you. I'm happy. Anyway, I'm an old guy. I'm starting to learn this internet crapola. But anyway, I like my pockets full. That's what this channel is about. It's a positive channel. I respect those questions, though, both of them. They just wanted more information. But I did want to talk about the whole pocket jewelry. Trust me, you get one Endura, a plain one with a FRN, and a Delica. And trust me, you're set for life with knives, okay? The fact that I have over 300, it has to do more with just functional knives. And the fact that there's so many YouTubers talking about knives and steels and handles and how pretty they are, it's more than just function. So yes, it's jewelry if you want to call it. It's having fun. It's making you feel good. It's a collection. Okay, I'm sorry I ranted. Man, I used to watch YouTube stuff and say, stop ranting, just do the knives. I apologize for that. Yeah, I know. When they're late and I'm not having to rush off to work, sorry. Anyway, let's get back to the pocket dump, which is what this really is. Great thing about these videos, they're digital. As soon as I started going off, I'm sure most of you just fast forward to the knives anyway. This is the pocket knife. It's my Spyderco Ladybug 3 with the burnt orange. Man, I almost pulled I almost bought the super blue. Is it super blue knives? I'm really loving these Hap40 knives from Spyderco. They're sprint run. They're burnt orange. Hap40, a new steel, very strong, really retains an edge. You see that line right there? All of it on the bottom is the Hap40. It's sandwiched in between two slabs of the steel SUS 410. That just helps it even become stronger and also helps it not get rusty. But this is the Hap40 burnt orange Ladybug 3 2-inch blade, and just a wonderful with that FRN scales and that strong backlock. No one does better small knives. Now I did get another small knife. I'm going to carry it tomorrow, so I'll wait and show it to you. I got that in the mail today too, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. But I love me. I love me. I do love the small Spyderco knives. The medium knife is my Chris Reeve Tanto blade. Yeah, it's the small Chris Reeve Sebenza 21 Tanto. Whenever I say Tanto blade and Chris Reeve Sebenza, or Tanto blade and Chris Reeve Umnumzun, what should pop in your mind is True North knives. And the reason True North knives should pop in your mind is that's where you get them new. Now, they are resold all over the internet. They're resold elsewhere. They're resold in the secondary markets. But Chris Reeve delivers all of his Tanto blades to True North knives. And they're great people. Obviously, I have all of the Tanto blades except for one that I know of from Chris Reeve, the modern knives. I've been seeing some wonderful classic Chris Reeve knives on the internet that make me drool. There's some great, you've got to get to Instagram. There are some wonderful pictures, just some wonderful knives. Man, they make me drool. Anyway, almost all of mine, the oldest knife that I have from Chris Reeve is a classic Sebenza, large Sebenza. Other than that, mine are most of the newer Sebenzas. But man, I really love the Tanto blade. This is obviously the small one. You always know it's one of the True North knives, Tantos, because of the colorful lanyard and the colorful lanyard bead. I love the double beads and the double blue beads on it. It's just a wonderful knife. You guys know this 2.9-inch blade, S35 VN steel from Chris Reeve. You guys know I love my small Sebenzas. I love my small Chris Reeve knives. And I'll tell you, the only thing that's making me more excited, I love small Sebenza 21s. I love, obviously, the all of the small knives. I don't know, I'm blanking, aren't I? But I'm really loving the Inkosis these days. I really am. Man, I was going to say Menundes. I can't believe I forgot Menundes. Obviously, I love the Menundes, but I'm really loving the Inkosis because it's just about 1/10 of an inch smaller than this. And I've never had, because Chris Reeve never offered small Sebenza 25s, and now the Inkosis are just that. So I'm excited about the Inkosis coming from Chris Reeve. My large carry, I just felt like plain Jane with some different blade shapes. First, the Tanto blade on the small Sebenza 21, and then the Insingo blade here on the large Sebenza 21. I love that. Insingo is Zulu for razor. Just gives you, with that little bit of a belly, which I really love on this knife. Man, it's great for cutting. It's just really a nice knife. Again, 3.6-inch Insingo blade on this large Sebenza 21. Man, I'm telling you, I like a carry like this. Just nice, simple. I've got my tag. I've got my two Sebenza plain Janes, but with that different shape, Tanto and Insingo blade, and then a little bit of color. But what a special, the best Actually, the best steel on the table is that wonderful burnt orange Spyderco Ladybug. 2 inches, Ladybug 3 with that Hap40 steel. There you have it. Don't forget to thumb it up. I'm sorry about the rants. That happens when it's late in the evening. Um, uh, anyway, I hope it's useful though. At least even in the rant, you learn a little bit more about me. So, I please thumb this up. Keep it going. Let's keep it going. I am working with the new camera. We are gonna start Spyderco. Listen to me blanking. That's what happens when you're old, guy. We are going to go through the entire Spyderco collection. It's going to happen this upcoming week. So get ready for a lot of videos coming your way. I'm also going to do a lot of first impressions videos on some new knives. I just got some new knives in today, and we'll talk about those as well. That, my friends, that's the carry. This is the Pocket Dump Deconstruction. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Yes, we made 1,000. Yes, we're going to go through the entire hundreds of knives of Spyderco's coming up starting next week. We are going to do that. I'm so excited. I hope you are too. But we've set a new goal. It's 2,000. Once we do that, we're going to give away, I'm going to give away 2 Spyderco knives. One of them is a Sprint Run knife, new in box. Both of these are really new in box. The only time I took them out was to take a picture of them. These 2 have not been carried, and the reason is I bought 2 of each of these. So they literally have not been carried. They'll be new. So that's it. We'll also go through all of my Brous blades, my custom knives, my Striders, and my, what did I forget? Hinderers, as well as a lot of the other ones too that you guys don't see a lot of. So that's what we'll do when we hit 2,000. So that's the Pocket Dump Deconstruction. Don't forget to subscribe. But you know what? Oh man, this isn't Instagram. This is the YouTube channel and the knife that got away. I almost didn't go all Chris Reeve on you. I have been looking at custom knives, as you guys probably know if you watch this channel or follow me on Instagram. In the past 2 weeks, came up with some unexpected money and said, let's get some customs. And I've been coming across a lot of the original customs that Spyderco has collaborated with the knife maker and come up with productions. So I actually saw a center. This is the Brous Blades center. I said Spyderco, but I saw a lot of Spyderco knives. I'm going to show you one, the big knife that I took downstairs. I saw a number of the actual custom, so you'll see that pretty soon that Spyderco put together. But Brous Blades, man, I like this. Brous Blades collaborated with Sal Monero on a center. The Brous Blade Sal Monero center. I really like it. Man, first, it's a 3-inch blade. You guys know I love this. First, I love Jason Brous and his knives. I really do. I just have a connection with his knives. When I started collecting, his knives were some of the first ones I collected, and I just like them. I don't know these people personally, but I love what they do and how they make what they make. But he teamed up to put together this center, and he did a great job. This is the satin blade, 3 inches, D2 steel. All of Jason's knives are D2 steel. Limited to, I think, 500, right? Yeah, there are 500 of these made. This one is carbon fiber, just a wonderful carbon fiber, titanium liners. He has this wonderful back, and the reason he has this back is it's on the custom. I saw the custom. I didn't pull the trigger on it, didn't have the money, and it's this kind of, it feels like a grater, you know. He's done a lot of milling on that. Just a real nice, gives you a good grip, just really nice. It's smooth as silk too. It flips just great. You know, the only thing I would say is, but it happens, you'll see this other knife that I took downstairs, I have a little problems with it. When I watch YouTube and I see a lot of people talking about their custom knives, you know, we're talking $2,000 custom knives, I see them with the same problem. And it just happens. When you have a flipper sometime, it's, you know, after you flip it and it becomes a guard, sometimes it messes with the ergos. So in this case, with my fat fingers, it does mess with the ergos. If I want to grip like this, it just comes down a little too much. It flips like great. It just isn't a natural fit for me. A lot of times I just choke up on it right here, put it on top, and it's really nice. That's the only thing, man. It feels so great in the hand. This carbon fiber is great. The back spacer is unbelievable. The clip is deep pocket carry, tip up, right or left-handed. These two you can flop. But man, what a nice knife. That's the knife that got away though. I decided to go with the small Sebenza 21. And of course, it's Saturday. I did get a lot of Amazon packages. I group them up on Prime, order them on a Friday to be delivered on Saturday so that I'm home and I can grab them all. Oh, man, packages. I think I went down like 4 different times today. But I did spend some time with the guys in the mail room. I always bring down a knife, one of the bigger knives, and they cut with it and have a great time. Then I come back up and I clean it off. I put my Aegis on it and and wipe it down and clean it. Sometimes it takes a lot, but they just busted open so many boxes with this Mamba. I saw this as well, or a knife like it. Custom, a couple of knives. This is the Spyderco collaboration with both Brand and Perella on this wonderful knife. It's the Mamba. Man, this has really grown on me. It's funny. It's a little too big for me to carry, but I love it. I want to get all of the Spyderco flippers. I do, and I will. I just think it's a kick first that Spyderco has flippers. This was a one that I couldn't wait to get this year, one of the new releases in the 40th anniversary of Spyderco in this epic season. It's a big knife and beautiful too. Oh, look at that blade. It's the Mamba, 3.8 inches. It's S30V steel. And I know I've seen a lot of people talk about, look, they get this big knife. It's wonderful. It flips like a dream. It feels great with all this titanium, and it's only S30V steel. I'm okay with S30V steel, but I get what they're saying, especially when Spyderco has production knives now with 100 S110V steel. But I'm sure it's a calculation on how much can they sell a big knife like this with titanium, big titanium liners, all of this carbon fiber, with all of the different things, the holes. I love these holes. I just love this whole knife, the design. Again, for some reason, you guys know I'm a fanboy, okay? All the knives I buy, I'm fanboys about them. This to me is great. The one thing is, I just don't like coated blades. It's funny. I just bought a new custom knife that, you know, I keep saying that. You know, we're going to talk about these customs tomorrow, and I'm going to do a special thing. Did you hear that? That's my new custom. Yeah, I went and got another Todd Begg Bodega 2.0 with another etched in there. And this one, listen, yeah. And look, right out of the box, right from Todd Begg. Anyway, But you see, look, I'm talking about I don't like coated blades, and I just got a compound blade off of a bodega that I spent a lot of money for. But I really we'll talk more about this. I'll do a new video and I'll introduce that one and my mail calls tomorrow in the pocket dump deconstruction. So yeah, but man, what a beautiful knife, huh? I just love it. I love the G10 backspace. I love the titanium uh, liners. It's just a wonderful flipper from Spyderco. One of the great knives, and there were many during this 40th anniversary year. That's it, you guys. I'm sorry it's late. I'm sorry I went on a little rant. But I'm happy I can show you the knives, and I'm happy that we got to talk again today. You guys have a just perfect day. Keep your pockets full of all kinds of jewelry. It'll make you happy. I don't care what you call it. I love it. You guys have a perfect, perfect day. Thank you all for the time that you've given me. Goodbye.